Back to the Kenny Hill Show birthday special with Andrew.
And
We were
Kenny's
just
epiphany.
talking about the world blowing up. I came up with an epiphany. Seriously, is that time ago? Yeah,
Yep.
Kenny Hill Show live from Connecticut, or it's not Saturday night, so it's not live from New York.
It's Sunday
It's
morning.
live Sunday morning, live from Connecticut.
Yes.
The Kenny Hill
That's
Show.
nice. That's got a nice ring to it.
My epiphany was I've been in, when I was in college, I was a part of Greenpeace. I actually, Greenpeace, we were trying to help clean up some rivers, coastline stuff down in North Carolina, different places. And so, I kept telling people, like, the world, we doubled the population. When I was a kid, it was like 4 billion people. Now it's over 8 billion people.
Yeah,
double. It's toxic sludge, toxic, crap just going into the air, the water. That's bad. But what happened 3 years ago?
What happened?
What were we all doing 2.5, 3 years ago?
COVID.
Hunkering inside. Nobody was driving. Nobody was making plastic bottles because everybody was drinking stuff at home, right? And we were running out of toilet paper. Everybody was running out of toilet paper because there were food lines because Donald Trump was in office. But, he was crashing the economy.
That was also happening during 2-3 years ago. Trump was also in office.
Yeah, but that's not my epiphany. My epiphany is this. 3 years ago, and I'll make this quick because it's only been a minute.
Yeah, don't worry, man. Don't worry about time. We got time.
No, my epiphany is this. 3 years ago, for about 6 or 8 months, we stopped burning fossil fuels. We stopped, the people weren't, the industry for, what do you call it, the boats where people get on, the tour boats, the cruise boats.
Yeah, cruises, yes.
The big cruises just stopped because nobody wanted to catch COVID. So that all the cruise ships stopped. Nobody was going through the oceans. Nobody was going through the waters. Mountain ranges you haven't been able to see for years. You could see Kilimanjaro 100 miles away. I used to live in Los Angeles back in the mid 80s.
Really? How's that?
That's a whole nother story.
That's another episode.
I could go on and on.
That's
I got so many stories. It's like I was in a movie with Gene Simmons. Who's the guy that was on Full House? What's his name? John Stamos was in it.
I never seen. I know the only people I know is the Olsen twins from Full House. That's it.
Right, and they're like 40 now.
Time flies, man. Time flies.
Okay, my epiphany is all of a sudden mountain ranges open up. Kilimanjaro. If you were in Los Angeles, you could see the mountain ranges in the background, right? There was a lake in Guatemala that's been polluted for years. It's a deep lake. You could see clear to the bottom, 200 feet down, because all the boats and all the traffic and all the, it's a famous lake. I forget the name of it. But you could see clear to the bottom. Everything started clearing up. Within 6 to 8 months, we literally saved the environment at that point. What happened? Everything started happening, opened up again. We started driving, burning, making, you're not making water with Poland Spring. You're making plastic bottles. So we're making more and more plastic every day. That's the problem. If we can figure out a way to just stop for certain times of the year, let the earth, give the earth some breathing room, so to speak. Let the earth breathe.
Now, how long would this breathing room stoppage be?
Just a few months at a time or a couple months at a time. Put it into the schedule so that, so it doesn't overtake everybody, but just have like a system set up where, things stop. Take a vacation. Give the earth a vacation for a month or two. Every year.
So a month or two of stopping what? Everything? What were we stopping?
Yeah, like just the way we did with COVID. It doesn't have to stop everything because you got to have some things going on. But just maybe even certain parts of the planet that are in worse shape than others. Like just stop dumping into the ocean for a little while, or the cruise lines. Let the cruise lines just go on a break. Don't wait for winter. The summertime, take a summer off. Every other summer, have a cruise ship. So let the earth have a chance to breathe, and don't keep dumping the toxic sludge. Keep trying to clean up the stuff at the same time. And that would help a lot. I mean, if we stopped and if COVID run rampant and if we were still hunkering down, the Earth would be so much cleaner right now. Just in 2 or 3 years. I mean, look how, like I said, 8 months we did, 6 or 8 months, and it started cleaning up. Anyway, that's my epiphany.
I got you. So you're saying.
So the Earth will not blow up. We can solve it. We can solve the environmental problem. That's my epiphany. So.
I got you.
All right.
That was good.
Anyway, next show is going to be the Devin birthday special. So stay tuned, everybody.
Yeah,
Thank you. Oh, I want to show people around here a little bit. There's the wood pile.
And also for those of you who don't know,
that stops like the sound from reverberating.
Yeah. So also basically, speaking of COVID,
yeah,
I want to say this too. For Tom is one of our top engineers.
Yeah.
And he wanted to soundproof this entire wall, kind of like because the different it causes like a disruption because all these wood logs and like the ends, I mean, you can't probably see on camera, but Ken, you can tell they're not the same length.
No, right.
They're all different. They're all different lengths. It's not like a flat wall, because if it's a flat wall, then it's more reflective.
Exactly. Yeah, that's smart.
So, with also the wood aesthetic feel going on around
he
here. He
did this during COVID?
He did all that during COVID,
but he didn't finish.
Well, because COVID didn't take that long.
It took long enough for most people.
Him. He would cut wood, chop it up, and he would make it, and he would build it all around. And this was going to be a project for him. But then, when COVID was over,
that's interesting.
People started coming back. A lot more people started coming back. More clients. Tom just never had the chance to finish that.
Wow, that's cool.
That also just goes to show how quickly COVID came and went.
Let me just show everybody the studio.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, COVID's still here.
This is the backup studio.
But it's not like
those red bars. It's two red bars, right?
2 red bars.
Yep, 2 red bars still down the computer there.
And that is for the recording of this show right now. I'm going to send Kenny the audio so he can play with it as well with the video.
And we can edit the whole thing live from Connecticut. Kenny Hill Show next week, birthday special with Devin. We're going to get him all liquored up.